What's happening, everyone? My name is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we're working on a 2000 Mazda Miata MX-5 and doing an LED headlight conversion. Now, this is a brand new product from PrecisionLED, and it's a H4 high and low beam LED conversion for headlights. Now, this is especially useful for this type of classic sports car. These are a little bit lower slung, and because of the years it's been on the road, the lights don't perform as well as modern cars do today. Now, the LED conversion kit is a plug-and-play system, and it will make the vehicle look a lot cleaner in the front and give that nighttime visibility you're looking for. Let's go ahead and pop the hood and get started. We're looking here at the passenger side headlight assembly, and I wanted to show you what the kit looks like fully installed before we go ahead and do this step by step. As you can see down here, we have a power ballast for the LED bulb, and the bulb is already installed here in place of the OEM headlight, and as you can tell, it's a plug-and-play system that didn't require us to do really anything different or modify anything permanently to get it to work. We have our H4 connector right here. All the wiring goes between here and the bulb itself here, and as you can see, this bulb is actually a two-part system. So the bulb goes in, and then you screw on this heatsink cap here near the end of the installation. So we're going to rewind, get that OEM bulb back in place, and show you step by step how we got to this point. We're looking now at how the bulb looks when it is installed with the OEM H4 halogen bulb. To remove the halogen bulb, we first have to remove this connector here. You're going to use your thumb and index finger to pinch in on the sides and pull this connector off. As you can see, those two tabs are right here that we're working with. Once you have this off, we can put this over to the side. To get access, we need to remove this rubber grommet. This is just held in place by some pressure, so you're pulling it off, and it should come out pretty easily. Now that we have the halogen bulb exposed, you can see there's a wire clamp that's holding it in place. You're going to use your index finger, you're going to push down on it, and push it up to release it and pull it away. And now your halogen bulb is free to come out. Just like this. At this point, we are going to install the new LED headlight bulb. And this one goes directly in place. And the only difference is, when you look at this clamp, there's a bottom piece. The wire that comes with the LED bulb has to go on top. And that's to make sure it closes in properly. So let's get this settled in. Clamp goes down. And if you take a look here, you can see the wire is above this bottom portion of the wire, or the clamp itself. And now we can actually put this rubber grommet back in place on top. You do want to feed the wire through the hole first, and that way this will go on properly. And this one just takes some pressure, and just push it on, and make sure you've gotten through. And at this time, this is where the two-part section of the bulb comes into play. This is the motorized heatsink that keeps the LED bulb at a decent temperature. This one just screws on, and you want to screw it until it's nice and snug, making good contact with the rest of that bulb. There we go. And now you have two wires that are coming off of that headlight bulb that need to get connected. We're now going to add in the power ballast, the power converter, and we're going to look at the various connections that we have here now coming from that ballast. You have the H4 connector. That one's pretty simple. That one just goes right in place. You have the power wire for the heatsink. That one only goes in one way. It goes this way, actually. There we go. And then you have the power for the LED bulb itself. And if you look very closely, there is a lead here that indicates what orientation it needs to go in against the other connector, male and female. Screw that down, and that is a watertight seal. And now at this point, we can test the light to make sure it works before securing this in place. So let's go ahead and change the angle and we'll show you that now. The last thing we need to do for this installation is just get this ballast secured in place against the frame of the vehicle. We have some 3M mounting pads that are included in the kit. We're going to place one side here. And make sure you really make sure that it is a secure connection. And then you're placing it down right here against the frame. You want to make sure that's nice and snug. It's not going anywhere. And then we're going to change the camera angle and show you how we've done the setup on the driver's side so you can mimic the installation and complete your own install. We're looking here at the driver's side, and I just wanted to show you how we've set up the ballast here. We have it against this plastic panel, and it's a pretty secure location that we have done with the same method from the passenger side with some 3M plastic or some 3M double-sided sticky tape. And as you can see, the connections are the exact same, just 3 wires, the H4 connector, your headlight power, and the heatsink fan all come down into this area, and the bulb fits nice and snug into the headlight housing. And that should be it. And that's the end of the installation. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us at help@precisionled.com, or you can reach us online and submit a support ticket at www.precisionled.com/contact. Now, like we said before, please like or subscribe if you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the process for what we do. It really does help us out when we make the next one, knowing that there's people out there watching the videos. Have a good one.